The men convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery are waiting to learn how long they will stay in prison. A jury convicting father and son Travis and Gregory McMichael, along with William Roddy Bryant, just before Thanksgiving. The McMichaels actually chased Arbery in a truck almost 2 years ago after spotting him running in their neighborhood. Bryan joined in the pursuit and recorded cell phone video of Travis McMichael blasting Arbery with a shotgun. Our Haley Mason live outside the Glenn County Courthouse. You've been in those proceedings, Haley. All three men could be sentenced to life in prison.
That is what the judge will decide today, Karen. What's on the table is, will there be life in prison with the possibility of parole or without the possibility of parole? We just went to recess, and Arbery's parents and attorneys are walking out of court right down the walkway there. We're going to make a hard pivot to show you that is Marcus Arbery and Ben Crump and the legal teams walking out of court along with the defense attorneys as well. This is after Arbery's parents and his sister gave emotional victim impact statements this morning, asking the judge to not grant the possibility of parole for Greg McMichael and Travis McMichael and William Roddy Bryant. Arbery's mother began her statement speaking directly to her deceased son, telling him that, she said, "I promised you the day I buried you that I would somehow find justice for you." She asked that the defendants be granted no leniency, saying they have not shown remorse. Arbery's dad and sister spoke about the person who they said the court did not get to hear about, talked about Arbery having a future that was robbed. The prosecutor is asking for life without the possibility of parole for Greg and Travis McMichael, but they're asking for the possibility of parole for William Roddy Bryant, who recorded the crimes. Today, the judge will decide if that will happen. The three men would go before parole board in 30 years to ask to be released if they are granted the possibility today. Meanwhile, still, the Arbery family saying the men have shown no remorse.
I made a promise to you. Today, I laid you to rest. I told you I love you, and someday, somehow, I will get you justice. Son, I love you as much today as I did today that you were born. These men have chose to lie and attack my son and his surviving family. They each have no remorse and do not deserve any leniency.
If I could, I'd have trade places with Ahmaud in a heartbeat, but I can't. So I'm standing here today to do what he can't. And that is to fight for him. Fight for his memories, his legacy. And to tell you who he was.
And that was Arbery's parents just about the last 30 minutes ago, speaking about their late son, asking the judge for no parole for these defendants, at least for the first two. Now, inside the hearing, we know that there are family members for everyone involved, but we have not seen Lee McMichael, who is the mother and wife of Travis and Greg McMichael. We do know, though, that Cobb County District Attorney Flynn Brody has been inside the courtroom along with the legal teams. Right now, we are going into a 1-hour recess. We'll be back at 1 o'clock and bring you the latest live coverage. Reporting live in Brunswick, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.